response to answer the question.
I'm sorry I didn't interrupt you, but I know like you didn't say nice to say it, and I don't want you to be mad at what I'm about to say. I can't process it.
You can't process. You can't answer because if you answer, you're going to say mean things back.
No, I meant things you don't want to say about him.
Because that's not what I was asking. And that's where the problem is. You need to learn. Like, I'm sorry, but everything that I've installed in you, when it comes to certain things, you've thrown out the window. Like, you thought just because you got 18, just because you turned 18, it was cool to just spit whatever you're going to spit. At the end of the day, it's still not cool because I taught you certain values and installed certain things in you. And regardless, angry or not angry, that is still your brother. And these are things that we're going to correct when we get out of this situation. Because I'm not cool or happy with them, and I don't give a damn about your conditions. I don't, because I have mine. But do I still treat somebody like the scum under their shoe? Not even my shoe, like the scum under their shoe. Do I treat anybody like that? Nah, right? Even the woman, when she was treating me like shit, did I still treat her like the scum under my shoe?
No.
So if I still did not treat the woman like the scum under my shoe, or her shoes, or anybody else's shoe, even though she was treating me like I was trash, then why would I be okay with you constantly coming at your brother with any comments that you have to say? It's not cool. And that's the beef and the argument that I have with you. But that's a sibling rivalry thing that has to be worked out. That's something completely different. But that's not what I'm talking about, okay? It's not legit what I'm here for. Not at all. I need you. Let her go. Can you please stop? I need you. Donald, do you see your sister? Are you looking at her?
Do right here.
No, you're not. You're not really looking at her. And you want to know how I know you're not really looking at her? You're being raised by a single woman. Who is trying her hardest to raise you up, to be respectful, to have manners, to know how to treat people. But you're treating your sister very, very horribly. And in my eyes, that's not okay. Because that's not how I'm raising you. She needs your help because I can't help her right now. How are you helping her if she feels like you're not even in her corner? You don't have her back. Especially when she's always had yours. If I'm sick and I don't feel good, who's the one that's taking care of you?
Her.
And how do you repay her back?
Being good.
But you're not doing that. You're giving your sister a difficult time. And there's no reason for it. And look, right now, she's extremely upset because she feels like I came for her, even though that was not my plan. And this is exactly why I don't like talking to y'all. And this is exactly why this whole entire situation is 10 times worse for us. I speak to your sister and look at her. What do you see?
He's upset.
Does it matter to you that she's upset?
Yes.
Please do not give me answers that you think I want. I want legit answers that are coming from inside you.
You suck. You're coming back. Or you're kind of eat.
Are you kidding me? They have unicorn macaroni and cheese.
Yes. It's just the shape. She was debating on between Elsa and Anna or that. It's just the shapes, not the color or anything.
No, it's the shapes. I know, but still. Okay, back to what I was saying, because I'm literally drained out to the T here, okay? I see, you got unicorn.
Ew, you got cotton cheese.
Look, Stanford. I thought I saw. Wait. There was one in her hair.
So you're playing music while I'm talking to you?
Yeah, it's still big. I gotta get this out your hair. Really? You were talking to me. I literally just started playing it because I thought you finished.
Bumba. Right here. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I don't know how to, I don't know how to do this. I don't want to yell. I don't want to scream. I don't want to flip on nobody. I'm really not trying to let my bipolar open its mouth and say anything. I'm not trying to let my PTSD take over this particular situation at this very moment. But, just because I'm talking to him doesn't mean that you don't need to listen. It's exactly how he was listening when I'm talking to you. Like, the objective of me talking to both of you guys at the same time is you can actually pick up some stuff that you guys are doing to each other that you have no business doing to each other. But overall, it's the fact that I don't have the energy to do this with both of you. Okay? Like, remember when Gabe called that one time and was crying and was like, oh, I just got like this whole feeling that I was going to have the kids one of these days, and when we were coming back to the house, we were going to find you dead because you're like totally giving up on life and your like whole body is shutting down and giving up. Do you remember that? We were in the living room with the air mattresses. We didn't have no furniture back then.
Oh, I kind of remember.
Okay. I feel, all jokes aside, extremely emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, any other aspect that there is, drained and exhausted. Right now, I feel like I can go to sleep for days and never wake up because I'm that exhausted and drained of trying to hold it in and keeping my composure, and she still has no socks in her feet, and it's getting harder. It's getting harder. It's getting really harder to will myself to have all this energy and zoom for life when life doesn't have it for me. So I'm asking you guys, we need to get it together. Like, we need to get it together. So either way, you just gotta get dressed. Watson, Beva, and Lyrical are going to go to the playground. You and I are gonna get some things done. How we're going to do this, I don't know, since you know that I do not cross that threshold. But we will accomplish some. So then this way, Beba is not the only one stuck. Okay? Beba, I will try to see what I can do. However I can do it, I will attempt my best. And hopefully that will help with the situation that's over there or something, okay? So... yeah. Do not smack your brother. Alright. Go take her outside for a little while. Well, she wants to go outside, and if we don't do it, she's gonna keep. And it's just gonna bring irritation and frustration on to everybody. Because this is a situation where we're all frustrated. I'm exhausted. It's still not getting no easier. It doesn't. It really does not. Can you stop playing around? This is not getting easier. Both of them seriously trigger each other. Like, no tomorrow. Then you gotta love. I didn't see that trash, Dom. You gotta love when you do that, boy. I swear to you, it's like you walk right past it, and I'll be like, you walk right past the trash. Where? I don't see it. And then you look down, and you're like, you're looking at it sometimes, and you're like, I still don't see it. And sometimes I'm like, is it the ADHD, the autism, or is it just really him being a pain in the ass, just to be a pain in the ass?
Sometimes I don't understand, but sometimes I think it can't see things.
Beva says the same thing too. Beba, you say that sometimes when you're like doing stuff, you don't see things also? So I'm wondering, could that be something that has to do with the autism?
It's like, one moment it's just like, doesn't exist, but the next moment it exists.
And that's the same, that's how you say it too, right, Beba?
Right, Nano? Right, Nano?
So is it safe to say that neither one of y'all can yell at each other, or I can yell at y'all for not seeing something that's right there if this is a legit situation that occurs? You guys legit don't see it. So how the fudge am I supposed to parent?
It doesn't exist to me until you mention it and points out where it is.
Y'all see those little gray hairs? What? Well, I wasn't talking to you. Y'all see them gray hairs? That's what these kids cause it. See, I got chin gray hairs. You see? Look at it over here again.
Stress actually make your hair?
Yes, man. And my skin really is not looking good, yo. You said what?
Where's the tissue or something?
No voy a decir nada. Me voy a quedar callada. Si digo algo, esta niña se vuelve loca. No lo voy a decir, me quedo callada. I hate my teeth, y'all.
I feel like I got a booger stuck in my nose, but I can't get it out. Like, I sneezed and I blew into it. I can't. Can I stop listening now?
Yeah, I'm done. I finished because you guys are not even, and I don't have the energy for it. I'm just trying to be polite, I'm just trying to be polite. If you have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. Look how thin my hair looks from the top, y'all. That's from all my pregnancies.
Look at me!
Just like I never understood. I have a little hard spot right here. What is this, Delano?
I think like your skin's thinning there or something.
That little hard spot?
Little hard spot.
It
just looks like
if you feel it, you feel a hard spot.
It's like a smaller.
The fuck?
That was a piece of chip, I think. Sorry, but it's like a thinner piece of your head that's red. It's a thinner piece of your head that's red.
Virgo, you ready to go outside?
Yeah, it's like red or something.
I need my jacket. Come on.
Can y'all get out the door, please, so y'all can get back in? understand. I had to keep you guys on because the whole entire time I legit just want to go off. I just want to go off. I just want to go off. The attitude that she has right now because he pissed her off. And I have my own attitude. I don't deal well with anybody else's attitude. I don't do well with anybody else's attitude. I don't care who you are. I don't. And then some of them be making me like legit really like go in because of their attitudes. Like you and I both know you did not pick up them cards. So can we please pick up all the cards? And while we're at it, is there a garbage bag that needs to go out to the dumpster? Can you take those boxes out, please? And the other kid? I don't know what to do anymore. I'm like super tired. I legit am trying my hardest to keep like this momentum of I gotta keep it together for the kids. Like I know I can get past this stage. But this is the crazy ass question. Why do I want to get past this stage? Why do I want to keep living? Why do I want to keep suffering? Why do I want to keep fighting? Because I have 3 kids. Okay. But I've done everything my whole entire life for them. I've never been selfish with them at all. Like, I give them everything. I do for them way before I do for me. So what else? What else is there for me to go, I can keep fighting. I can pull through all my demons that are beating me up right now, and I can put up with all of the bashing in my head and all of the I told you so's and all of the see, this is why this person said you wasn't nothing, and this is why that person did you this way, and this is why this person did you that way, and XYZ, XYZ, and XYZ. I can talk a little better now because she left. But yeah. This is not an easy road. You know, and that's the part that I think a lot of people who watch the videos or whoever is not understanding. It is not an easy road. Please, if you look up autism, look up high functioning autism, look up autism. Autism within itself is it's a challenging condition to have to deal with. And much less raise. And much less raise at the point in the life where I am now. These kids were not diagnosed with it when they were born. So this is something that they apparently always had, but for some reason was not picked up on. I don't know why. Mainly because all people do is ask you for your medical history, and if there's no, hey, this da-da-da-da-da, or you're not the one that says it, nobody apparently seems to look at it, like, which is dumb to me. But now, at the age of 16, 17 is when I find out the oldest has it, and at the age of like fucking 11 or 10, I found out the second one has it, and it's like, bruh, are you kidding me? All this time, now all of these things, yes, they do make sense, but I could have been getting them the correct assistance and help for that particular situation. That's something I've never touched on because it's something I never thought my kids would have. But it's not easy because, again, I keep explaining this, I have to also worry about their mental health. So that attitude that she was just giving me, and that attitude that she was just giving her brother, that attitude deserves to be nipped in the bud. It does. It deserves to be corrected. But the problem is this, the way that my bipolar is going to want to correct it right now, is gonna cause me to most likely smack her again like the last time, and I'm not trying to do that because that is not the parent that I am. I don't beat my kids. I will fuss them out till they turn blue in the damn face, and that's because I don't want to put my hands on them, so I'd rather fuss you out. And then the fear of me coming down on their heads is good enough. But like, sometimes the bipolar does the parenting and I hate it. I don't like it because she be like real harsh. And then other times I can diffuse certain situations and allow myself to be able to have conversations with them. But when the certain things happen, it's like I gotta wait. All right, could this be a legit response, or is this like because of this condition? And then I have it hard because I don't want to go in on them for something that they can't control, that's part of their conditions. But at the same time, I've always told them your conditions don't define who you are, and that is a fact. Your conditions are not defined. Wait, are not defined. Wait, what are you about to do? I give you 5 minutes to sit down, and I need you to go get a garbage bag, and we need to get going. Listen, if you cannot, you know what? I was about to say something. I'm just trying not to say it harsh. I know you don't like to clean. You don't like to be told what to do, when to do, and how to do it. But unfortunately, the job of a child is to be taught and molded so that they can become an amazing adult. It's not about what you want to do, when you want to do, how you want to do it all the time. You have responsibilities as well. Like, you have to also help in the household too, especially right now with everything going on. No. Like, I need you to understand, like I tried to explain to Biva, okay? This is where my frustration is. I want to be able to walk out of my room, go wash everybody's clothes, fold it, put it away. I want to be able to go into the kitchen and cook everybody food and not have to have your sister or you do much about anything except clean up after yourself, how it should be. But unfortunately, because of the situation that we're in, I'm not able to be the type of mom that I usually am. Like, how many times back in Connecticut did we deal with any of this? With the mouse. It was one mouse. But did we deal with any of this? No. Did we live with roaches ever before? No. Did we live with any other rodents besides the damn mouse that kept going through all apartments in Lawn Avenue? No, right? Was our apartment always clean until Uncle Ryan moved in at the end? Was our apartment always clean before Uncle Ryan moved in? Okay. Did me and Beba always clean the house, or did I always clean the house, or Beba? We always shared everything, right? And the dishes were always clean. Nothing was ever in the kitchen or nowhere. Okay, so that's how we're supposed to be living at all times, no matter where we are located. No matter where we reside. The same way we lived when we had our own apartment and everything that we needed, that's how we're supposed to always live. And that is what Beva is trying to show you. Would you rather to live like that or like this? Thank you. So in order to get back to that, that means every time you drop something on the floor, you must pick it up. The garbage needs to be taken out. Go take it out. Don't just let your sister do everything because I'm stuck in this fucking room. Like right now, the only reason why we're living with a jacked up, and when I say we're living like this, you guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, you have your typical, your typical shit from Lyrical. I mean, the carpet is all fucked up from the kids, but whatever. You got your typical, that's a garbage bag. I just put that out, so I should go in the garbage because I'm in the middle of getting all the garbage. Delano sleeps in the closet right now, and Beva didn't finish getting the rest of the stuff out of there before she put the mattress in there. Like, it's not like, oh my effing God, it's just stuff that's got to get picked up. But for me, this is not okay.
I didn't forget.
Thank you. For me, this is not okay. Not okay at all. If I upload pictures of how my apartment was before my whole life went down under, you're really gonna be like, that person and then this person, what happened? I don't like furniture. I don't do furniture. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I don't do furniture. I do not like furniture. I don't. Wasn't grandma a hoarder?
She hoarded all her stuff.
You gotta come closer because I'm not gonna be able to hear you from over there. And the only reason why I'm doing this right now is because I'm tired of people always making a scene like I'm the crazy ass and my egg donor was a nice one and everything that I live behind closed doors didn't exist when I try to speak about it and people don't listen to me.
Your egg donor is your mother, right?
Correct.
Her egg donor used to hoard all the stuff that she gained, causing a big mess in her room and everywhere else in the house. Also, she used to tell us, Burnette's kids. Sorry if I said you didn't mean cereal. Lied about our mother and tried to manipulate us.
Now, I'm not telling him to say anything at all. He didn't even know I was gonna ask him to come over and do none of that. I tell y'all all the time, I don't even know I didn't tell you to leave. Why do you want to go in there? Just stay right here. We about to work. So you can do your 5 minutes of relaxation right here. I don't even know what I'm gonna do my videos on. I literally just whatever's on my heart or my mind and I feel like needs to be let out or said is what I do. So I'm putting that all out there. Cause this road is not easy, bro. Like parenting is so not easy. But parenting with mental health issues is not easy. And then parenting autistic kids is not easy. And then parenting autistic kids who have mental health issues is definitely not easy. And then mind you, I still have my normies. I still have to make sure that my normies is good, that she's got everything that she needs and her brain is being stimulated and her social skills and everything else. And then mind you, low key, deep down, I'm worried that she may not be a normies. And I want her to be a normies. I don't want her to live what we live. I never wanted my kids to live what I lived. And every single day from the moment I found out my first one had something going on when she was 6, I already had Delano. I can't do nothing but blame myself for my babies having what they have. And I can't do nothing but feeling like I did this to my kids. And because of that, now they're living a life that, could have been way better for them. But, yes, like I said, the house is not horrible. Like, all of that on the dresser, that would have definitely be like, no. See, now, you would be like, so why don't you get off your fat ass, right? And clean it up. So I'm going to explain to you why me and my fat ass cannot get up to clean it up. To clean that up. That area specifically. Or that area, which thanks to my daughter now looks like that. I can't. Let's just be honest. I can't clean up shit in here. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I can't clean up shit in this apartment. I can't. First of all, I can't leave my door. Okay. And then whatever messes in my room is because they do it because this is where I'm confined in. So before any of this infestation occurred, we were always out there. The only room legit in this house that had no spots in their carpets and no marks on their walls and everything was my room, right? You could literally see the difference from my carpet to their carpet in the hallway until all of this stuff started happening. And then the kiddos came in here with me and that was all a wrap for my clean, spotless closet and room. The closet didn't get as bad until I started letting Biva put her clothes in there and I took my desk out to use over here. And yeah. Anything that Biva takes control over because of the way her mind is, she does not clean up after herself. She does not But anyways, so this is not okay for me. For me, I don't care how y'all like to have y'all stuff or whatever. All this is not okay for me. This to me is so much fucking clutter right now that I can't breathe. And there's so much clutter right now that I can't think. And it's funny because a lot of people who know me who actually know me know that I don't like furniture and I don't like clutter because of my egg donor. So even the other day when my ex was here, not the other day, when was the last time he was here? Alright, he has
A year ago, I think.
Who? Ben? No. He hasn't picked up Lyrical in 2 months, I think, or a month and a half.
Who's your ex's name?
Ben!
I think it was.
Who else am I talking about? Who else do we have contact with? You don't need to apologize, but like, common sense, Delano. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Even when he stopped by and we were chopping it up in here, we were talking or whatever, and then I was like, I need you to please come get these things out of here for me. These dressers and the couches. And then I was like, you already know how my anxiety and everything else is. Like, you above anybody already know how I really am. Because out of the 3 that I dated, I really let my hair down with him. And he really, like, knew me. So he was like, nah, I know you definitely don't like none of this stuff. And I was like, fact, you know I don't do furniture. So empty promises, like always. Every time I count on somebody to help me, it never works out that way. They're still here. The couches are still here. I don't have anybody that I can really reach out to, beg them to please, like, take this out for me. But whatever. But people who know me know this. So like, they know, like, I'm never one to hang up nothing on the walls. I've never really found a place that I can say I feel like it's home and hang up things and put things away per se, you could say. Like, I'm always living like I'm ready to leave. And my cousins always joke about that. But like, that's just, I've never been able to find a home that I feel that is home. What does that say about me? I'm secure? Why would you say that? No, seriously, why did you think that was it? Why did you pick that answer? You really don't know? Okay. So, yeah, I can't even, like, wash clothes, do whatever. Most people be happy with, oh, I don't understand, I can sit down, my kids have all done for me. No, man, not me. Not me. I like to get myself done. If my kids help me, that's great. It just makes it easier for me. But now, since I've been working from home these last 2 years, except now I'm not working at all, I really like doing it because it gave me a chance to be here with them. Like, you know what it is? I get to have breakfast with them and be like, oh, snap, I'm going to be late for work. I got to log in 10 minutes. I don't got to worry about hopping in nobody's car, going nowhere. I just go to my computer, log in. And when I was doing the job that I'm doing now, it's even better because they can sit there and talk to me, entertain each other, whatever, and I'm still working. Like, I was still able to be a mom and parent and discipline my kids while still making money to make sure they're good. But anyways, like I said, this just not okay for me. Like, my bed was always made. Like, my room before. So in this room I have. Oh boy. Anyways, the reason to why I said I can't pick up the stuff. I'm sorry because I don't want to try to think that I'm being lazy as fuck because I'm not. That's not the case. All right. To explain this, where you guys can probably understand this, I'm going to say this. Let me pause for a quick before I say this. This is what I need you to do. What I need you to do. Inside that room, before she had asked you to pick up the art supplies, but she just told you as markers and crayons and pencils and all of that. This is what I'm going to ask for you to do for me. I need you to go in there and I need you to pick up all the art supplies, okay? Anything that you find that could be garbage, put it on one side in a pile, okay? Well, yo, I want y'all to see his face. Okay. Now watch. All right. Nobody's gonna be in there yelling at you, right? Nobody's gonna be in there screaming at you, okay? So what are you gonna do? Okay. This is what I'm saying to you. Hold the phone. Thanks. My hands are hurting. But you're the one in the camera, so not nice. Okay, you're gonna go in there, right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna sort. Do you know what sort is? Do you know what sorting is? Let me explain to you. Why did I think I was charging this phone? It's gonna die. You're going to sort. So let me explain to you what sorting is. Sorting is when you take things. Matter of fact, you guys, I'll come back and probably have to finish this video. Let me just get him situated. I just want to do this while she's gone because I don't want her to feel a certain type of way that I'm discussing these things, because she already beats herself up and feels like she's not helping me enough when she's doing way more than she needs to do. But she's still a kid and she still has autism and she still has conditions, and she's trying to go so far beyond what her conditions and is allowing her to, that I get so frustrated, because it's like, why are you beating yourself up? I think we make mistakes, we make errors. You know I'm bipolar, you know you're bipolar. Like, you can't take no offense to anything that we do in this household, because we all are fucking insane, except for the normies. So, like, you just have to learn how to let it roll or let it go or pick and choose your battles, which is what I do. I'm not gonna lie, as a parent, I pick and choose my battles. I do. If it's not gonna harm me, harm anybody else, harm them, harm each other, then boo-boo, trust me, I'm gonna pick and choose my battles, because it's not gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be worth the headache I'm gonna get, the stress I'm gonna get. Then I have to walk her off the ledge. And that's the part I don't want to do. I don't want her on the ledge right now. I can't have her and myself on the ledge. How is that going to work? It's not. Somebody has to be off the ledge to save the other one. But anyways, go in there, sort out. Sort is all art supplies on one side. Anything that you think may be garbage, you can put it in another pile. She has clothes, put it in one pile. Now you know what I mean? Separate. Sort. But what?
What if I can't find all the art supplies?
In the process of you sorting, you're gonna find all the art supplies that are on the floor. You're not going out. I did this to myself. I can't blame nobody else. I did this to myself. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Come on. Do you have to find all the art supplies? Did I say find all of the stuff? Okay. My words were start sorting everything out, right? Right? Did I say that you have to find everything? No. Okay. So if I'm asking you to sort everything, it's going to be easier, because once everything is sorted out or somewhat sorted out, when your sister comes back, it should be easier for her mind to look at it and go, oh, okay, this is the art supplies, this is this, that is that. And if she needs your help with something, it'll be easier for me to relay that message where you can understand what you have to do. Got it? Instead of anybody arguing. I cannot do no more arguing. I cannot do no more tantrums. I cannot do no more crying. I cannot do no more whining. My mental health is very deteriorated, and my physical health is very deteriorated as well from all this stress. Do you know what deteriorated means? Huh? Yes. And it's not good for me to have it worn down, because I'm already having issues with my anemia. I'm already having the iron issues where I'm gonna have to go get transfusions again. Like, I'm trying to not let me get as sick as I got. Okay? Can you go handle that for me now? Because this way, at least Bella's not here. You're getting somewhat started, and she won't feel like she's alone. Because you keep leaving everything just to her and then get mad when she looks at you for help. You don't have to mope. I can't win, y'all. I can't win. But yeah, I'm not used to living like this. I can't live like this. This is the worst for me. I literally have spazzed on my kids for like anything on the floor. Like, I just can't do it. And I think that just comes from my PTSD, and that comes from what I had to go through growing up. Like, I remember I forgot to wash like it was a bowl and a spoon. Because at the last minute, I got real hungry and wanted to get a bowl of cereal before I went to sleep. And my mom was always working. So I ended up getting a bowl of cereal, but I was like, what were you just spraying? Huh? I just heard you close something. But how you... This what I be talking about. That boy that got stepped on was spraying. That boy's actually fighting to put the darn top on. He sprayed it on purpose. But then when I get my bipolar, mom wants to come out. And then I can't because of the whole freaking autism side. I gotta like chill out because of the freaking tantrum. And my kids be thinking like, yo, like y'all don't understand. Y'all conditions don't make mine no better. Like y'all really triggering me. I want all of us to be happy. Can we just all get out of this damn situation? This whole entire thing, like, bruh, is really bad for my family, man. And I think the part that's killing me the most is the fact that right now, I can't do anything. I'm literally waiting for the stimulus and a freaking tax return. But it's like even the universe likes to kick me in my ass whenever it gets a freaking chance. And it's annoying, and stuff like this is what makes me flip. Like, I'm really not a bad person. Yes, I have a fucked up attitude, but even then, my attitude ain't fucked up until it's fucking triggered. But I've noticed that ever since I've come to start admitting, acknowledging, accepting, becoming aware of all of my conditions and becoming okay with it, and ever since this year when I decided, like, enough is enough, this is just who I am. I don't get as angry as I used to. I don't get as triggered as I used to. I catch it a hell of a lot quicker than what I used to. I try to avoid it now, like at all cost. At all costs, I be trying to avoid it. People just don't listen and they just take me there because I am the very vocal one to tell you, bruh, I'm bipolar. Don't come for me because if you ring my line, I will answer. And then you will just be extremely upset with how I will answer. Because when I pick up that phone to answer, there's no longer no fucks given. I will just say whatever it is that my mind feels it needs to say. However, if I felt disrespected or whatever that feeling it, whatever it is that I may have felt because of whatever you did, it's going to all come out. And there's going to be no filters, no fucks, no nothing. And at the end of it, I'm going to be like, I said what I said and it is what it is. And I'm not going to care if my delivery was nice or not. I try to be very nice and I try to deliver my things nicely. Doesn't always work, and I know this, and I know this about me, which is why sometimes I'll be telling people, please don't take offense to how I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, because I don't know how it's gonna come out. I don't, especially when I'm passionate about something, or especially when something really is bothering me. I don't know how it's going to come out. In my mind, I can see it be all smooth, all sweet, and whatever. But then once that mouth opens up, it's like the bipolar said, sit your ass down, I'm taking over this one. And it takes over and it does its thing. Why was my mouse in there? Alright, we'll put it on the deck. Either way, just go ahead, just put it down. So, I'm trying, this is what the game plan that we're trying to do. I'm trying to really psych myself up. And psych Beba's mind frame up.
I don't know where to put some stuff in.
I told you, put them in a pile.
I made a random pile, so I just made a random.
No. I'm gonna explain to you why you can't do a random pile, okay? Don't get frustrated. I don't like it when you get frustrated, Delano. And I know it's part of your thing. Like, I understand. But I get it. I don't like when you get frustrated. Because there's no reason for you to be frustrated right now. So, let's talk about this. The random pile.
Like I'm mostly in this pile for things that don't go in trash or are trash.
Baby, that's...
I don't...
Go ahead, just keep doing what you're doing, love. Go ahead. Yeah, go finish show. Thank you for, doing your part.
Top next to this box, and I got it was open.
So, it's not easy. I don't have enough normies to help me, or enough normies to grasp. And, I'm not a good mom right now. It kills me that I can't really go show my son what I need him to do. And explain it to him so he can understand it for the next time, so him and his sister don't get in a fight. Like, this is frustrating. I wanna. I was doing this video to keep myself positive, not to put myself darker. So, back to what I was trying to say before. The reason why I can't really pick up of anything or clean anything, I'm going to show y'all why, is because the majority of everything that they are really on, around, attracts them, because they don't bother everything, tends to look like this. And because of my phobia and everything else, I can't. Even the thought of it, I just can't. So, let's show y'all. Y'all see all of that? Every day, pretty much, it gets vacuumed and cleaned. That's all roach carcasses, wings, whatever it is that they drop. And that is because they're attracted to heat, which I never knew that until we moved here.
They are?
Yeah, the exterminator even said it too. They're attracted to heat. So they stay inside my TV, all up my modem, in the modem, whatever. So they are like everywhere. And every time I try to clean up something, I end up having one drop on me, or I end up having one that I pick up something, and it just causes the anxiety and the panic attacks. I'm trying to avoid so many anxiety and panic attacks because as of lately, whenever I am having them, I'm also having severe chest pains on my left side. So I'm trying to run to stop. Can you please go do what you're supposed to do? No, there's no way you are done. I'm tired, yo. I've had a fight my whole life. I even had a fight to come into this world. Anyways, I'm gonna stop this video here. I did want to explain some more about the environment conditions, and because I don't want her to take offense to it every time I'm trying to show her something, but I just, right now, the way everything's going, I can't even correct anybody because we're all in a really bad space. We're all in a really bad space, and this isn't helping, so But I hope y'all have a nice day. Like right now, I was trying to stay positive, and all of this is just really brought me downhill even more right now. So I'm gonna go watch some damn horror movie and see if it'll help me get out of it. Have a nice day, y'all.